Hey, what's going on? Today I'm going to talk about melatonin and how it's so much more than just a sleep hormone. Now, one of the keys to you maintaining health, to you having good energy, being productive, and maintaining your youthful appearance is quality sleep. And you need healthy melatonin levels to get into a nice, deep, restorative sleep. So you have 4 stages of sleep. Melatonin gets you into stage 3 and 4, where the magic happens. So if you sleep all night, you wake up, you're super groggy and tired, chances are you're not getting into stage 3 and 4 sleep. So melatonin is super critical for that, but it has a whole bunch of other uses. And before I go into that, I want to state you really want to avoid supplementing melatonin. Melatonin is a huge sleep supplement. It's a multi-billion-dollar market. So a lot of people are taking it, a lot of kids are taking it. Not a good idea. And one of those reasons is because when you take oral melatonin, you desensitize your brain to making your own melatonin. And over time, you're going to have to depend on taking oral melatonin because your brain stops making it. It also inhibits retinal dopamine production in your eye. And your eyes make dopamine to keep them healthy. So when you inhibit that dopamine production in your retina, that sets you up for eye disease. Eye disease is really exploding, especially age-related macular degeneration. My mentor, Dr. Jack Cruz, he's a neurosurgeon. I've heard him say several times when he was in residency in the 90s, he rarely saw AMD. Today, it's exploded. He sees it all the time. It's the #1 cause of blindness. I have family members that have it. You don't want to get it. You want to avoid it. One of the ways you avoid it is by taking good care of your eyes and maintaining good, healthy melatonin levels naturally. So you want to be getting outside every day, getting natural sunlight in your eyes without glasses, without contacts. That's one way you can naturally make melatonin. And then at night, you want to be wearing your blue blocking glasses. You want to be minimizing your blue light exposure. So I'm talking about light from screens, energy efficient light bulbs, and you want to be wearing glasses that block blue light. You also want to be covering your skin because your skin has photoreceptors that can detect blue light, and even if you have your eyes protected, if you have a lot of your skin getting bathed in blue light, that turns off your body's melatonin production. Now, here are some other reasons that you want to maintain healthy melatonin levels. Melatonin plays a role in your rods, your cones, and your photoreceptors in their regeneration. So when you don't have healthy levels of melatonin, you don't get that regeneration of your rods, cones, and photoreceptors. Something else that sets you up for eye disease. Now remember, the eye is an extension of the brain. So when you have degeneration in the eye, that eventually leads to degeneration of the brain. Neurodegenerative diseases are things like Alzheimer's disease, other dementias, Parkinson's disease, diseases that you really want to avoid because once your brain stops working, your other organs soon follow suit. It's soon becoming the #1 cause of death. So number 2, melatonin is neuroprotective. So it keeps your brain healthy. It helps you avoid those neurodegenerative diseases. It's one of the most important antioxidants in your brain. So melatonin is a really big deal. It's also anti-cancer and anti-tumor. The #1 cancer in the U.S. for women is breast cancer. The #1 cancer in the U.S. for men is prostate cancer. Both of those cancers are associated with low levels of melatonin. Shift workers have much higher rates of both those cancers because they're working at night. They have that blue light exposure. Their body makes less melatonin. With less melatonin, you don't have that cancer protection. You don't have that anti-tumor protection that you get from melatonin. Number 3, melatonin plays a very critical role in your body's energy production. So I talk about this a lot. The #1 key to your health, to your longevity, to anti-aging, to avoiding chronic disease is your mitochondrial health. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Now melatonin, what it does with your mitochondria is it's involved in 2 processes or programs that keep your mitochondria healthy. Those are apoptosis and autophagy. Now, apoptosis is programmed cell death. So when you have a cell with a lot of mutated mitochondria that aren't working, you have a program to take that cell out so you make a new cell. When that cell isn't taken out and the cell continues to live on, it grows, it continues to mutate, what is that? That's cancer. So you obviously want to avoid that. The other program, autophagy or mitophagy, that is the recycling of damaged mitochondria. You have trillions of mitochondria. They get damaged all the time. It's just a part of life. We get exposed to lots of toxins. Inflammation damages your mitochondria. With autophagy, you can recycle the damaged mitochondria. So kind of look at it like this. If you have a minor fender bender in your car, you can fix that. That's autophagy. If you're going 80 miles per hour and you hit a tree, your car's totaled. You probably are too, but your car's totaled. That's apoptosis. You have to get a completely new car. You just take that car to the junkyard. So melatonin controls the apoptosis and autophagy, keeping your mitochondria healthy, which keeps you healthier, which keeps you making energy. When your body makes less energy, that's when you get symptoms. When that goes on too long, then you get chronic disease, which has completely exploded in this country. It's all tied to poor mitochondrial health. All of this exposure to blue light is taking a massive hit to our melatonin, which is impacting our mitochondria and all these different things. So this is very important, it's very serious if you care about your health, if you want to live a long, healthy life, if you want to maintain your focus, your concentration, feeling good, you've got to have healthy melatonin levels. So minimize your blue light exposure at night, get outside, get healthy natural sun exposure during the day. This is going to help you make more melatonin. It's going to help you protect the melatonin you have. You're going to sleep better, your eyes are going to be healthier, you're going to decrease your risk for cancer, you're going to protect your brain, and so many other benefits. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know below, and I will see you real soon.